Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Adam Wainwright. We all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, this great changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now, David Freese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cruises through the first, no problem. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now a flare out to left center. Seager into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The
first offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. His career line against Wainwright, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina has it, but he can't get it there in time. Muncy reaches on the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Muncy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. His career line against Wainwright, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ross Stripling. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
The 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His previous history with Ross Stripling. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the stretch, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's David Freese to stand in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In there, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So after and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt Carpenter.
And right into the shift. Seager comes up with it. And there's 1 away. So here now's the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Seager is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bader, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. 0-1 the count. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Fries will put this away, no problem for the 1st out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Goldschmidt, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Their count now at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Paul DeYoung is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, and this is off the glove of Fries. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Next for the Dodgers, number 16. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming from Wainwright, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 19 is out of the dugout now, so it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Fries will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tyler Webb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in, David Fries. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, number 16.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's in there, base hit. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dexter Fowler is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. So a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit out toward second. Bellinger brings it in.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wong is off of first with 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Taylor has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cards leave one. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. John Gant is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Clayton Kershaw is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. One gone now in the LA 7th, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Backhanded. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Corey Seager. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, David Freese, 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and that ends the inning. Clayton Kershaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
22, Clayton Kershaw.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out. At the plate, Yadier Molina. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Kenta Maeda takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Maeda offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here's another 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 0-2. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line to the right side, and Molina's aboard a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Harrison Bader comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Molina at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 16 goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Max Muncy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Jairo Munoz will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Jairo Munoz.
In there, strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Peterson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Colton Wong now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 2 out, nobody on. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away.
Number 16.
Stepping into the box, number 16. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Number 45 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Caleb Ferguson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 64. Ferguson.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
I got to count 2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Paul DeYoung is on deck. Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ross Stripling is the winning pitcher of record. Adam Wainwright takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.